Good morning students, my name is Harishankar Pandey. I hope you are safe and healthy at home. Today we are going to learn the first chapter from geometry and the topic is what similarity. We are going to study this chapter in two parts, the pre-similarity part and the similarity part. In pre-similarity part there are a lot of properties where the first property goes titles as property of areas of triangles. So let's see what is the formula for area of triangle. The first formula for area of triangle is what area of triangle equals to half into base into height. One more time. What is the formula for area of triangle? Yes, it's half into base into height. Now to understand this in a better way, let us have a triangle over here. So we have triangle ABC. Now to find out the area of this triangle, we need to look for its base and its height. So for triangle ABC, what is the base of triangle? Yeah, it's what? BC. Can BC be the only base of the triangle? No. Any side of the triangle can be taken as a base. Like you can take AB as a base, you can take AC as a base. So right now here we are considering BC as the base of the triangle. So students, now we are done with the base. BC is the base. Now what is its height? So here right now the height is not there. Remember it always students. The height will be drawn always from the opposite vertex. So if BC is the base, its corresponding height will be drawn from A. Let me name this as point D. So BC is the base and its corresponding height is what? AD. So area of triangle ABC becomes half into BC into AD. Okay students, now if we take AB as a base, so height कहाँ से draw करेंगे? We'll draw it from C. Let me name this point as point F. So AB is the base, CF becomes its corresponding height. If we take AC as a base, height कहाँ से draw करेंगे? We will draw it from point B. So if we take AC as a base, BQ becomes what? Its corresponding height. So students, this was a basic idea of base and height of the triangle. Okay students, so here the next property we are going to start is ratio of areas of two triangles. And now here we have two triangles as triangle ABC and PQ, and as you all can see, let's see about their areas. So area of triangle ABC. Now as we know that the formula for area of a triangle is half into base into height, and right now here BC is its base and its corresponding height students. Yes, it's what? AD. And now after this we'll look at triangle PQR. So for triangle PQR, what is its base? It's QR. Very good. And what is its corresponding height? So if we take QR as a base, its height will be from the opposite vertex, that is P, and from P we can see the perpendicular PS. So PS is the height of the triangle for base QR. So area of triangle PQR is half into QR into PS. Now students, as we had discussed ratio of areas of two triangle, now let us understand ratio. Ratio means what? Something upon something. That means we are actually going to find out the proportion ratio of the areas of two triangles. For that we need to divide the areas of the two triangles. So if we divide area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR, what do we see? That half of gets cancelled, and now area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR gives us BC into AD upon QR into PS. So students, if we consider the area of triangle ABC as A1 and area of triangle PQR as A2, so accordingly the base of the first triangle, that is BC, becomes B1, the height becomes H1, again the base for the second triangles become B2 and the height of the second triangle becomes H2, and we conclude a formula like A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. So students, this is what we have obtained, that A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. Now we try to make it in a statement form like ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to ratio of product of bases and their corresponding height. Let's see one more time what we have got ratio of area of two triangles as. So ratio of area of two triangle is equals to ratio of product of bases and their corresponding height. So every time when we are going to ask you what is A1 upon A2, the simple way we are going to say that A1 upon A2 is nothing but B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. One more time. What is A1 upon A2? Yes, it's B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. What is A1 upon A2? It's B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. Fantastic.
चलो start किया.
Okay students, so now just now we have learned that A1 upon A2 is equals to what? B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. Now students, let's look for some possibilities. Is it possible that the bases of two triangles can be equal? Of course, the bases can be equal. So let's presume that the bases are equal. So if B1 and B2 are equal, definitely we can cancel out them, and now what we are left with is H1 upon H2. So if B1 is equals to B2, then A1 upon A2 is equals to H1 upon H2 is what our second property. So ratio of area of two triangle with equal base is equals to ratio of their corresponding heights. Now just like the bases were equal, there is a possibility that the heights can also be equal. So students, if heights are equal, then now what we are left with? Yes, we are left with B1 upon B2. So now the next result, if H1 is equals to H2, then the area of two triangles like A1 upon A2 will be B1 upon B2 is your property number 3. So the ratio of area of two triangle with equal height is equal to ratio of their corresponding bases. Now students, we can say if the bases are equal, we are getting that A1 upon A2 is equal to H1 upon H2. If the heights are equal, H1 equals to H2, then A1 upon A2 equals to what? B1 upon B2. There can be possibility when the base and height both are equal. So base will get cancelled, height will get cancelled. So what we are left with here? What? Yes, we are left with what? 1. So we'll get A1 upon A2 is equals to 1 when both bases are equal and heights are equal. Now on shifting A2 on the right hand side, we get A1 equals to A2 is your property number 4. So what we concluded from this, that the areas of two triangles are equal if both base and heights are equal. So let's quickly revise the formula students, what we have learned today for the property of areas of two triangles. We learned the first property that A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 into H2 upon B2 into H2. If the bases are equal, then A1 upon A2 equals to what? H1 upon H2. If the heights are equal, then A1 upon A2 equals to what? B1 upon B2. And if both bases and heights are equal, then the areas are equal. So I can just put a question to you. When do we get areas equal? Yes, when the bases and heights are equal, we get areas are equal.